Namaste students, Pushpa Vidya. I, JP and Dr. Chandrakala, Assistant Professor to the Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the theories and of motivation. Motive is an inner state of mind or aroused feeling generated through a basic needs or derive which compels an individual to respond by creating a kind of tension or urge to act. It is a preparation of responding in some selective manner for the satisfaction of a related need and in a goal-directed activity. Pursued until the attainment of the goal. Motive may be considered to be the learned response or a tendency and also an intimate strength of the motive, which is attainment of the goal, help in releasing the tension around by a specific motive. Psychologists have tried to explain the process and mechanism of motivation in a number of ways. So, Hulse derived prediction theory, in which the psychologists developed a theory of motivation named derived prediction theory. He stressed that the biological derived such as hunger, thirst, and for example, the pain may be responsible for initiating and maintaining the primary response. They derive produced an internal tension and undesirable state of an organism want to change. In other words, all his energy is concentrated on his efforts to reduce the heightened tension that is the derive. Or thus the hunger man activated by the need of reducing the tension by creating through the hunger drive may be compelled to engage in the behavior and would help him to reduce the hunger drive. The hunger reduction theory was supported by other psychologists in the sphere of the broader includes the psychological derive. For example, for explaining this mechanism, the reduction as a source of motivation of a homostasis or the failure of this theory to explain that the human behavior, especially at a high cognitive level, has reduced its importance as the major motivational theory. The next theory was proposed by Ibrahim as the motivational behavior may satisfy many needs. At the same time, thus implies the act of multi-motivation. So the human needs, according to the Malthus, arrange themselves as a hierarchy or a prepotency. In other words, the need or a general dependence on a satisfaction of the other, or the arrangement of the lowest to the highest development of the personality. He proposed five set of basic needs that can be arranged in a definitive hierarchy order. That is sex, self-actualization, aesthetic need, need of knowledge and understanding, the esteem need, belongingness and need, love need, or a safety need, or a physiological need. The physiological need or the necessary for the survival of the bottom. So here a need that has been no longer a need increased to be the motivation, therefore satisfaction. The motivational behavior of the most of us fit into the hierarchical structure of the need drive from the Maslow's, and the need of the higher order does not find the surface until a need of the lower order has been gratified. The fulfillment of the need actualization must be the individual as he will feel discontent or less restless unless he strives for he or she strives for. Deficiency needs are the needs that disrupt the psychological and the biological balance. Deficiency need includes such physical requirement as the food, water, sleep, pain, reduction. So when activated, the deficiency need energize an individual to remove the and satisfy the deficiency. Deficiency need could be viewed as have been of a characteristic need. The growth need are those that apparently have an unlimited capacity of the satisfaction. As a class, they are needed that motivate us to develop the fullness of our unique capability, or rather than the growing the continues to expand and take on a new directions at the time of individual experience them. Need of hierarchical order, where the Malthus have suggested that the hierarchy of the prudence or the proportion that a lower or a survival based efficiency need to take prudence over the high level of the growth. The physiological need at one has been demanded satisfactorily. It could be argued that when a student asks a teacher, it is important or it will be on the test that the primacy of the safety need is interfered with the need to be known. Under these circumstances, the teacher may facilitate the learning thought provide for the safety. So by the being satisfied in telling the student for the learning objectives of the telling them what they will need to do, the teacher can satisfy or at least reduce these safety needs and open up the ways of activating higher order of needs. The Marx's position was that there is no fundamental needs are met on the individual will be directed towards the ultimate growth need and self-actualization. This refer to the drive to develop one's potential in the order to become one is capable of becoming his or pathway of self-actualization and can be many more varied. The range from the career to the vocational choice or a lifestyle choice or even the leisure activity choice. Self-actualization is not much more matter of what a person does and how he feels about what he is doing. Thank you. This session is powered by 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth.